those oldies but goodies remind me of. Yes, dear, they are playing our songs, and they will always remain our songs.
Thinking I was going to come here to a video at my shitty Walmart, but today.
Shake it up is all that we know. Using bodies up as we go.
The man is back. The man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. Funky like a monkey. Oh, yeah.
Rant Master.
Yeah, what's up, Juno? Rising from the ashes. It's Juno 2000, man. Welcome back.
2000. Thank you. Yep. Happy to be back, folks. Back for the C.W.O.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you back, man. That's great to see. But yeah, hopefully you had a good summer and everything, and we kept doing our thing every weekend and every Wednesday on Texas's channel. But yeah, we got plenty of things coming up for between the three of us at the C.W.O. with stream. So yeah, it's good to have us all back here.
Want to acknowledge some of the chat that's here. Hey there, Jimmy. Good to see you. James Van Dusen.
Hey, what's up?
Chester Franklin. What's up, dude?
Fuck, man.
And hey there, Anthony. How are you?
Anthony Chipotle.
He says he's up to 2,000 in his memoirs, but last night he said 2001. So he's going backwards.
Probably going backwards, I guess.
Yeah.
It looks like you have, or we have 6 people in the chat right now, though. But yeah, good evening, everyone in the chat.
Yeah, we got Jim's movie channel.
Hey there, Jim. What the fuck is happening, boys?
Yeah, what's up there, Jim? Thanks for stopping by, man.
Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, hello to Chester, Jimmy, James Van Dusen. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now, but
yeah. I know like Johnny's not here yet, but he said he might stop by, but I also want to thank him for sending me this Halloween
yes.
toilet paper. What a piece of shit, which is my line that I say a lot if it's a bad movie.
There it is. The man of the hour. The other man of the hour just appeared.
Hey there, Johnny. I wanted to thank you for sending me this. Halloween ends. What a piece of shit, which it is. When I opened this, I laughed my ass off because it was so funny the way this was made with a picture of Michael and Lori on there. which is a shitty false advertised cover because they're not even shown to fight till like the last 15 minutes of the damn movie. So like that cover shit. It's a piece of shit, and you can wipe it with the toilet paper. Yeah, yeah. Back to the C.W. Oh, Johnny. Yep. All I know is kicking ass. I don't know. I've been hearing the music lately.
Well, yeah, I figured since Johnny's down there in the chat, right?
Yeah, Johnny.
Put me on the solo real quick, because Johnny sent me a shirt and I finally took it out of the package, but I got to put this in the next video I upload.
So look,
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 shirt says "Music is my life" with Chop Top there. This is a pretty cool shirt, actually, and overall, it's really nice material too. So, yeah, thanks again to Johnny for sending this shirt, man. It's highly appreciated.
Yeah, I didn't know
that's an
anything
awesome
about.
shirt. Shots out.
I didn't know anything about that at all.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah. That was that song. Out of touch by Hall and Oates.
Juno,
So
you
that
know
you
why five farm boys got off the farm and started a rock and roll band, right?
why?
They got tired of Hall and Oates.
Oh, notes. Yeah. I'm gonna I'll go. I'm gonna put together some recent pickups and some things I picked up over the summer just to show you, Juno. So give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. Hey there, Jason. I'm doing pretty good.
Juno, you know that I got that Game of Clones box, right? That was before you left, right? All the
I think you showed off the Game of Clones. Yeah,
all the fake Bruce
before.
Lees and stuff like that.
Yeah, the
'Cause
one with Bruce Lee's movies.
yeah, I think it's the one with the fake Bruce Lees, like Bruce Lee and Lay and all
Yeah, all
those.
the fake.
Yeah, and then I did
Hey, Jason.
not too long ago, I did an Amazon pickups one that you may not have seen, but it's on there. But I've got another Severin one I need to do, and an Orbit one. Orbit one's going to be like first.
Yeah, yeah. Take care, Jim. We'll
right.
be here.
See you, Jim.
Yeah, I've been hearing the music. That's why I put the music. It's just I can't get enough of the Hall and Oates.
Oh, so you did that? Okay.
Yeah, because I've been listening to their songs and stuff. And one day I was hearing them on the radio. I was like, it was the "Can't Go for That" song, and that got stuck in my head all the time because it played on the radio. Hey there, Ryan. How are you?
Hey, what's up, Ryan? But yeah, Juno. I went to a flea market like a few weeks ago, and I found a
Mhm.
movie that was a part of your top 5 action movies. Found a copy of
Showdown in Tokyo.
Showdown in Little Tokyo.
Oh, nice.
So
Great
thanks to
shit.
your
It's a great
recommendation,
movie.
you picking that for your top 5 is the reason why decided to pick this up. I found it for $1 at the flea market in near mint condition. So
Mhm.
I still haven't watched the movie yet, but once I finally get around to it, I'll let you know what I
Mhm.
think of it.
Yeah.
I also picked up from Criterion Collection, Lars von Trier, Antichrist.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I
Is
gave
that
this
like
one
some?
another watch. Like I honestly, I think this movie's actually grown on me a little bit. I know the first time I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what did I
It
Is
just
that like?
watch?"
Is that
you
like
know
Incarnament?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Oh,
well,
go
I
ahead.
was just gonna say one of the things about that movie is that he makes no bones about it that he, was going for a real, David Lynchian type film. But I don't know, there's just a lot of weird kind of shit in that movie that is so like it's I don't know, it's just like when the kid falls out the window, it's like you could have prevented that shit,
Yeah.
but I guess it
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
have been a
they
movie.
eventually have like an argument about that. They
Right,
kind of
right.
like the truth starts coming out. As they're I don't know. It's overall, it really is a movie that's like really like combines like grief and like reconciliation and with the
Yeah.
Antichrist
Mine.
theme and everything. And I think honestly, I think the movie is more
Yeah.
enjoyable when you
For
look at
sure.
it more as like a visual thing. Don't pay
Yeah.
attention to so much of the storyline, but just kind of sit there and be immersed in all the visuals you're seeing throughout it. But I can honestly say I enjoyed the movie more this time around than the first time I saw it. But I got a couple more releases here. Another thing I found at the flea market. I found the Boondock Saints Blu-ray.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So I
Badass.
think I paid like $3 for this. It's another one. It's like a near mint condition overall. But I know we still have to do a watch party for this sometime in the
Hmm.
future. So we'll get that rescheduled at some point. But I
Yeah.
only had this movie on DVD, so it's good to upgrade that one to Blu-ray for a cheap price. And then last one I found at the flea market, which is a movie that I finally had a chance to see this and really enjoyed it, and that's Godzilla Minus One. This is a
Yeah.
custom bootleg I found at the flea market, but this was really fucking good. Yeah, have you seen this, Juno?
Yeah. I saw it on Look Movies. It's a crazy one.
Yeah, like dude, even the way it starts
I
out, man,
like.
it's just like right in your face
I
action, like right off the
yeah.
bat.
I like that more than the new than those American bullshit new ones that they've
Yeah,
been doing lately.
I
Like the
actually like
Godzilla King
pretty
Kong
much.
crap.
Yeah, I pretty much agree with you. Like after seeing Minus One, I'm like not that interested in the Americanized ones that have been coming out in the past decade. So
Yeah, because they kind of make Godzilla very demonic in that one, where he's just very like just eating everything, killing everybody in the movie, just like batshit insane.
yeah. But I got a couple more here. Really glad I got this next one here. Another one from the Criterion Collection. I got the 4K for Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. But
Awesome.
yeah, I haven't checked out the transfer or anything yet, but looking forward to checking that one out. So, and the
I
last
think
thing
that'll
I
be
have
good.
here, which is you know what? Hopefully, I think this has got to be the last time I ever buy this movie. It's really up there as one of my favorite horror movies of all time, and this is the 4K Steelbook for Creepshow. But it's definitely one
Creepshow.
movie that I don't mind buying multiple copies of. It really like
Yeah,
I think I might have at least 7 different copies of this movie in my collection now.
yeah.
So.
Hmm. If it's your personal favorite, man, like if you love that movie so much, like yeah,
Yeah, it's like I know like you and I are big on like The Exorcist. Like that's another one I could buy multiple copies of, like especially for the version you never seen. You have to have that that DVD if you're
Yeah.
like like one of those Exorcist aficionados, I guess you could say. But yeah, there is certain movies like that where I don't mind having multiple copies of. But I might I think I'm gonna keep that sealed. I already had the other 4K, and if 4K does look great on that one for Creep Show. But Juno, have you picked up the Crow 4K yet for the original?
No, no, I
Yeah,
haven't.
I
I
dude,
picked
I
it
would
up yet.
recommend picking that up at some point. Like if you find like a price drop on it,
Yeah,
because you'll be pleased with that transfer. It looks really fucking
yeah.
good.
You said like you said that they also put the Miramax intro because I know like they had like the modern Miramax intro on the Blu-ray. So like that's the thing that's different.
Yeah,
That's in the
if
beginning.
I remember correctly, I think the Paramount logo comes in now. But yeah, this is the 4K right here.
Yeah,
Really nice one overall. But I've been hearing all the horror stories with the new movie and everything, and I honestly I don't think I'm ever
I
gonna see
didn't.
it. I don't think I'm ever gonna see it.
I yeah. I know that. I'm kind of nippy about it. It's just I was thinking about it, but I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna wait till streaming because I don't want to feel like I wasted money by watching a movie that I might not like. So, like I'm gonna wait till it streams and get my honest thoughts about it.
Yeah, I think that's your best bet, honestly. Because me personally, like I really do like Bill Skarsgård as an actor,
Hmm.
but just what I'm seeing in that movie is just, oh
Hmm.
god, just dreadful
But
to look at, dude. But it's at this point, I really have no desire to see it. So I guess it is hard to say if I ever will see it, but
yeah,
maybe years down the road, I might finally give it a watch.
yeah, yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just because I love the original movie. It's just I don't know. I just kind of don't feel like enthusiastic about the movie, but I just gotta take a grain of salt and see how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I understand how big of a fan you are of the franchise itself, like not just the original movie. I know you kind of like some of the other movies,
Yeah,
so I think it's like appropriate for someone like you to actually see it. Me personally, I don't know, man. I love the original movie so
yeah,
much. Like I really don't like the
yeah.
franchise at all. It's really all about the
Like
original movie for me, and that's it.
the one I still think is a piece of shit is Wicked Prey with Edward Furlong. That was terrible.
That
Wicked card player or whatever the fuck that shit is.
wicked card, and that's a
They,
well, no, that's the card
yeah,
player, right? That fucking
w-
Argento movie.
yeah. It's just I would still say that's the worst one. Like I would still say that's the worst pro movie, but I don't know how I'll rank the new one, but still to this day, I think the Wicked Prey one with Edward Furlong is the worst because it's just awful.
That's still the only
Yeah,
one I've never seen out of all of them.
And yeah,
he ain't missing nothing.
because around the time that's when they were starting to develop the remake idea. Because I think that one came out in 2006, and that's when they were doing the idea of wanting to remake the Crow. And then for years, they were going for different actors and different filmmakers to make the movie because they
Yeah,
thought like, and there were
I
people
think
thinking that
you sent
maybe the
me.
yeah.
I think you sent me a link when we did the 30th anniversary review discussion. You sent me a link and I watched it, and it was going. It was like showing like Jason Momoa at one point. There was like a couple other actors that were like trying to go in the lead
Bradley
role, and
Cooper,
yeah, like
like
it's.
James
I remember
McAvoy,
watching something on
Bradley
that, but
Cooper.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's. I don't know. Like, I actually think Jason Momoa has a good look for the Crow, but like almost everybody else they considered, I'm
yeah.
like, I don't know about that, man.
Like,
But it
which
looks like Chester has a
I don't.
question for the
Yeah.
panel. Chester's saying, yeah, question for the panel. Your favorite werewolf horror movie? His favorite one is American Werewolf in London from '81, and Silver Bullet is a good one too. So, all right, our favorite werewolf movie. You know, that can be a tough one really to answer because, in my opinion, I almost feel like I can't even like pick out 10 werewolf movies I like. I feel like there's like a lot of bad ones, but werewolf movies. The Howling is really up there. That's one that's
Yeah.
big on my list.
Mhm.
You know, yeah, I'm gonna go with The Howling, but an honorable mention
Mhm.
for me is good honorable mention here in my opinion, which you know at this point probably is due for some kind of remake, and that is Wolfen from 1981. You guys are familiar with Wolfen, right?
Oh yeah.
I never seen that one.
Yeah, dude, you gotta
I
see
like
this
werewolf
one, dude.
because I
You,
like
you
werewolf
would definitely
movies.
like
Like,
this.
yeah, because I'm kind of more into werewolf movies and vampire movies. Like, I'm more into those kind of movies. So I want to definitely.
Yeah,
I'll check out Wolfen. That's what you call it, Wolfen.
yeah, 1981 Wolfen. But dude, it's like in
Okay.
this movie, like they give you shots from like the point of view of the wolf, and it's like all these crazy inverted colors where like the screen looks like it's like filtered out to being just like black and blue. But like, you know, when you see those scenes, that tells you like, you know, like that's you're seeing everything through the eyes of the wolf in that moment. But it's got some graphic kills
Yeah.
in it too. Like it's I don't think it's very like overall. I think the movie actually does a good job at concealing the wolf overall throughout it. But this is a very underrated and
Mhm.
good one, in my opinion.
Yep. You want to? Yeah. You want to pick one, Texas?
The what?
You want to pick a? Do you have a favorite werewolf movie?
Yeah, I'd mentioned it in the chat, but I mean, I like American Werewolf in London. I like The Howling.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm trying to think.
The only good
Uh,
Howling was the first.
there's this one. Can't think of the name. It's like a British film where this guy turns into a fucking werewolf on a train, and that one's a trip.
Hmm.
Um, but the one,
Is that like a more modern one? Is that from like the 2000s, early
Yeah,
2000s? Is it
yeah,
called Howl? Is it called
called,
Howl?
yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen that
yeah,
before.
yeah. My favorite werewolf movie, because my dad used to have this on VHS, was Teen. I Was a Teenage Werewolf with Michael Landon as the teenage werewolf, where he has
Yeah,
like
I
a
remember
leather
Yeah,
that.
jacket, and of course
I
that
like that
that
one too.
that werewolf is seen. Yeah, that werewolf is also reused in Stephen King's It miniseries.
Yeah, not the same style.
So it's like pretty cool. Yeah,
Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah, that's a
But
movie I
yeah,
think is underrated. Yeah.
what is Silver Bullet?
Oh, no, the Teenage Werewolf that was mentioned. I was just finishing up saying like that's my favorite werewolf movie. That's not talked about.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't really hear a lot of people talk about it. I don't own that one, but I have seen it before.
Yeah,
But
because
you know what's
it's not
actually,
really
in my
around
opinion,
though. Yeah,
I'm sorry, say that again.
the movie's not really around. They never even put it on a DVD. So like it's never been on DVD. It's only been on a VHS. But the VHS is hard to find.
I mean, that makes me wonder, like, if there's an issue with the rights or the license or something.
Yeah,
Wonder, like, what the whole
yeah.
deal is with that. But, like, you know what I think's a very underrated vampire movie that actually Willem Dafoe is going to be doing. You know, he's going to be in the Nosferatu movie that's coming out this Christmas. But Shadow of the Vampire. This is a good
Damn good
fucking
too.
vampire movie. Really good vampire
That's a good
movie.
Yeah, I still need to see
from the
that. I've never seen it.
Dude, I'm
from the
telling
two
you,
thousands.
Tex, I would get on seeing this sooner than later. Like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna like this one a lot. Really, like I think this came out in 2002. It's got John Malkovich in it, and like he's playing this film director, and like at some point, like as he's trying to make his movie, it's just like he really loses touch with reality, and he starts doing
Even
things he
yeah,
shouldn't be doing.
and also Udo was it Udo Kerr? He's in the movie too, and
Yeah,
he
Udo,
plays
yeah, Udo
Dracula.
Kier. Yeah, Udo Kier is
Another
in it too. Yeah,
he was also in Blood and Dracula. Or was
right,
that what?
right. Speaking of Udo Kier, man, Tex, you got to do
Yes,
a watch
sir.
party for Flesh for Frankenstein.
Yeah, I might, do that.
I think you should try and get that scheduled for sometime in October.
Well, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
One thing I want to
Uh,
do, I was telling Jimmy today, I want to do a watch party for Ghost Dog.
Oh,
fuck
with
yeah!
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
And the RZA from the Wu Tang Clan does the music.
Guilty pleasure for Johnny is Teen Wolf. Yeah, Teen Wolf was the shit. He used to always love putting
I
that on
like
when I
that
was
one.
a kid.
Did you see the second one?
You know what? That's the one with Jason Bateman or whatever his name is.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Jason Bateman.
I'd seen like the trailer and clips for it over the years, but I'm pretty sure I'd never seen the entire movie.
Wolf with Jack Nicholson. I'd rather what? I'd rather shop at your Walmart than watch that crap again, Juno.
Yeah, yeah, I always forget about
Was
that
that
movie, Wolf with Nicholson. I always forget about that shit.
was that ever a werewolf movie? Because it doesn't even look like a werewolf movie to me. The way that the poster looks,
Yeah, who knows?
unless it's like pause advertising, there was never a werewolf the whole time.
Or maybe it was just about like mountain wolves, not werewolves, but mountain wolves.
Yeah, the Martyrs remake and Inside remake, Johnny doesn't like those are piece of shit.
Yeah, those are
I've,
instant table coasters for me. I put them in
yeah,
the instant table coaster category.
I've never seen the Inside remake, but I know, I mean, that Martyrs remake is such a fucking piece of shit.
It's
What a
like
piece of
honestly,
shit.
both of those movies are very sad attempts at trying to retell what's been done already. And it's like, I mean, as a movie fan, it's pretty disrespectful to the two original movies.
That's,
And then
so both of those go in the House of the Dead pile then, because that's such a piece of shit. I hate it.
and this movie, I would never fucking buy it. I saw this for $5 at Walmart. The DVD of this movie, I I would not fucking buy it that
I
much.
bought it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it. I bought it when it went on sale for like $11.99 on Blu-ray, and I was like, well, I already had the other two. I can't, have the other two and not the other one. So unfortunately, I do have all three movies, and I have Exorcist Believer. I got that
Yeah,
for
Oh,
Christmas from my mom. She bought that for me. And when she gave it to me, she's like,
speaking
"You like The Exorcist, right?" Like she had no idea
speaking
what she was giving me.
yeah, speaking of that director, dickhead David Gordon Green, he's coming out with a comedy movie with Ben Stiller on
You
Hulu.
know what? I was reading about that. It's funny you mentioned that. I was reading an
He,
article online about that.
he was supposed to direct the last two sequels after Believers, but now he went back to comedy.
Yeah, it's probably better off, But
I
it
don't.
looks like when we get done here, it looks like P. Rich over at the Hatchet Boys, he's doing a watch party for Bad Moon. Speaking of werewolf movies, so
Yeah.
that's not a bad one. I got that right here actually. Bad Moon. That is a pretty decent werewolf movie, especially for being from the '90s too. This is a '90s movie.
There was a
So
rabbit remake.
I guess when we get done here, and then everybody in the chat that you have nothing else better to do, go over to P Rich's channel
Yeah.
for a watch party.
They remake Rabbit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. No, I didn't see that remake, but they did remake that. Yes,
It was that what the Koshka sisters, or however the fuck you say their names, that did that.
the Takashi's sister or I forget what the fuck it is.
Yeah, it was the two sisters or whatever. They did that American Mary though, which was pretty good. I thought that was good.
It's funny you mentioned that. I have that on Blu-ray, and I still haven't watched it yet. I keep forgetting about it, honestly.
But I
Well,
also did see. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, I was just gonna say real quick, like I hear nothing but good things about it, so I really do need to get on top of watching that.
yeah, I'm really a fan of good old Catherine, from Ginger Snaps and that, and oh
Yeah,
baby,
from seeing the trailer, dude, she looks beautiful in that
oh
movie.
yeah,
But yeah, I have seen some other movies in the summer so far. There's some movies I wasn't really big on, and they may not be people. They may not. I because uh, the one of them was Long Legs. I was not into it.
Yeah, I finally watched it. Like I think it was last week. I liked the movie. Like put it this way, the reason why I liked the movie is because I felt that the director, Osgood Perkins, whatever, I just felt like, he was very fearless and ballsy with trying to come out with such a weird horror movie. So, like, I really do admire him for, going
Yeah.
ahead and attempting what he did with Long Legs. And I really did enjoy Nicolas Cage as a fucking, the most weirdest psychopath in cinematic history, probably. It's just
Yeah.
like I just really enjoyed hearing him as he's
Yeah.
every time he talks, he's singing, like it's just fucking it's out there, but I don't know, Juno. Who knows?
And,
It's maybe
yeah. It's just
maybe years down the road, the movie might grow on you.
yeah.
Who knows? But
But the one thing I just don't like about the movie is that people are comparing it to Silence of the Lambs, which I don't know why they want to compare it. Because if you vote for that, Silence is going to be the better movie.
well,
But I,
I don't think that it's a real. I mean, I don't think it's a real comparison. I think that there are elements that make you feel like,
uh
wow, this is kind of like Silence of the Lambs, but I mean, it's not just Silence of the Lambs. I mean, there's other things in it that remind me of other movies as well.
yeah, you
But
even have you have elements in it that are reminiscent to Seven.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
actually that's another thing I found an article online to where they were kind of comparing certain scenes and stuff, and where you could see certain inspirational things were really inserted into the movie in a way. But it's you could see that it is inspired heavily from crime related cinema and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm
But
not gonna say it's a piece of shit. Like I'm not saying it's a piece of shit or anything, but just I don't know. It's just it didn't really do nothing for me. But like I could still watch it over shit movies I have seen afterwards. Like I saw that Eli Roth Borderlands, which that was a piece of shit.
okay, yeah, I didn't. I skipped over that one. Didn't hear nothing really about it, but
That one actually,
I
yeah,
mean, that's why
that yeah,
I always like hearing your opinions because
Yeah,
like it's whether like I can tell when you're genuine about giving me an
yeah,
opinion on something. You're not just gonna
yeah,
say like, all right, well, because Texas and Sean like it, I got to find a way to
yeah,
agree with them or something. Like you're
yeah.
not like that.
Like yeah, like Romulus. Like I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but like I thought the movie was gonna be a piece of shit because I know it was getting praised, but there are some people that are actually shitting on the movie. So like
Yeah,
I didn't like go into it like, oh, I'm gonna kiss Rotten Tomatoes ass. Like fuck Rotten Tomatoes. So I went to go see
I
it
liked it.
open minded, and I actually didn't mind it. Like the only problem that I have with it's just some of the characters do kind of suck because like some of them are kind of like boring because they don't really develop them like how the characters are in the other Alien movies. But it's just like the one character that annoyed me was this guy that keeps saying fuck, but he's not like saying it right. He's like saying fuck, like slurring and spitting at the same time. Like that guy got off my nerve. I'm like, please let the xenomorph kill this jackass, which he does get killed like two two kills later. But
yeah.
besides that, it's an enjoyable. I actually did enjoy it. Like it does have a crazy finale, which if you enjoyed like Covenant, you'll enjoy this one.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard mixed things overall, but more like I guess you could say more favorable reviews. But I just, it's been really hard for me to even get out of the house to do anything right now because my mom just had knee surgery and stuff. But
Yeah,
Romulus is still playing in theaters. If I can find time in the next week or two,
yeah,
maybe I will still go see it.
yeah,
But it was crazy to see the frenzy all over the fucking popcorn buckets and shit. Like how they were selling out and people were, like
yeah,
flipping out trying to get one. Then there's like three different
yeah.
ones for all types
Yeah.
of theaters.
And the thing I love about that I do think I like this from Romulus. They did the same thing with with Saw X, where it's actually a sequel from the first one, but like it's the next movie. The next movie will be the second film, which I like that more than stupid reboots where they're gonna just like Halloween ends crap. Like to me, like when you reboot a franchise, like what's the damn point of the franchise? They made all these shit sequels. Now they're gonna ignore them. Like that's just very stupid.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
prefer.
mean,
I don't know what you call. I don't know how you call it, where it's a sequel to the first one, and then the next movie will be the second film. I don't know, but they did that with Saw X. So, but I don't know what it's called. But I actually like that idea.
yeah, it's almost like an interior story, or I mean, an ulterior story, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know.
Ulterior. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on how you look at that, really. But like overall, like I was actually pretty surprised with Saw X. Like I've been meaning to go back and watch that again. Like I want to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah.
I have it on Blu-ray, but
Yeah.
I was like pleasantly surprised with that one. Really was.
Yeah. Because you enjoy Saw X like that, where it surprised you. Like Ramos would actually, like I would say, you'll enjoy this one because it's not like very disappointing or anything. Like you'll enjoy it, and there's some crazy shit that happens throughout the movie, which will be
Yeah.
shocking.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like there's some good face hugger action throughout it and stuff. Like even just the look of the movie looks right too. Like the interior of the ships and everything, and so I'm definitely going to be seeing it, whether it's in the theater or not. I'm going to be seeing it. So definitely going to be adding it to the collection. So that's for sure.
Hmm. Yeah, but oh yeah, I was saying about Beetlejuice. You should shit. Jeffrey Jones is not in it,
Ah,
so you're safe
Yeah, that's always good.
because that's the of course yeah because everybody knows what he is, so that's why he's not in it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate with him, but. It's another one to forget about, I guess you could say.
Because the way they kill him in the movie is was it like an interesting way. He got killed by a shark, so like they cut his head off, so like he doesn't have a head, so you don't see him.
Nah,
So he's just like he's just talking out of his vortex his his vortex throat or something, and that's it. You don't see his face because nobody doesn't want to see him. I did I did enjoy that Sushi Girl movie, Sean, that you sent me.
Oh, you finally watched that with Tony Todd, Mark Hamill, and it's got some other good actors in it. But dude, I was surprised by that one. It looked, looking at the artwork and seeing the trailer, I was like, I don't know about this. This movie looks goofy as shit. But once you like give it a shot and you're into like action movies like that, it's really was a surprising
Yeah.
movie, especially for a Magnet
Even
releasing title.
yeah, even though some of the torture stuff is a bit too much, but it does have some good payoff at the end of it.
Yeah.
Because I thought like, is this movie going to end very dark and depressing? And I'm like, yeah, it ended with a satisfying ending. And which have you seen the movie Texas
which one was that?
Sushi
Sushi Girl?
Girl.
No, I've never seen that. I think I've heard of it, but
We got Tony Todd, Mark Hamill,
yeah, that cover looks familiar.
Noah Hathaway, Andy McKenzie, Mark Hamill, James Duvall.
I've seen Machine Girl.
Oh yeah. But overall, this is like a heist movie with like torture elements, throughout.
Yeah,
It's
but
an action
I like
film.
how the I like how the movie ends with with the song that they which is an Isaac Hayes song that they played at the end of Dead Prez. I'm like, wow, they even played through the end credits. I'm like, it makes me want to watch Dead Presidents. So I did do that afterwards, like because I like Dead Presidents.
That's great when
That
that happens. Like
I
one
did.
movie influences you to go watch another one.
I did watch that parody movie about drinking your juice in the hood or whatever, uh, not too long ago, where it's a
Yeah.
parody of Menace to Society and all the different movies and whatnot.
oh,
Yeah.
the long
Don't
title.
be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah,
Was that like the Wayne Brothers like first movie parody movie before they did the scary movie films?
no, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that was afterwards. I think.
No, it's way before the scary movie movies.
Oh. Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think the
it was
last
just
movie they did was like the White Girls movie, I think, right? I think that was like their last
No,
spook movie.
I think they did the Haunted House movies or something.
yeah. There's
Oh,
that one. I mean, it's always one or two of them doing something.
They said
okay.
they were supposed to do another scary movie, but they never did that. And instead, we got that shitty scary movie 5 that nobody from the original movie didn't even come back for that shitty movie. But yeah, have a good night, Johnny.
Yeah, take care, Johnny. Have a good weekend, and yeah, we'll talk again soon.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just more movies are coming out this year. I know that they're coming out with this a movie that I thought was supposed to come out in January or February because they showed a trailer this James McAvoy movie called Speak No Evil,
Yeah, I'm starting to see reviews, being pumped out for
yeah,
that one.
which I'm surprised that was coming out this month because I thought that was supposed to come out like in January because they showed like a trailer back in November. I don't know, but it looks interesting. Like they say that James McAvoy is another crazy character, like how he did in Split.
Yeah. I mean, like I know he could definitely tackle a role like that, so that's something I'm sure I'll see at some point.
I also saw that Shyamalan Ding Dong movie, Crap.
Did you say?
What's
Did
that
you?
trap? Yeah, like that actually to me it seems like it has a like the story, like the concept really does seem interesting, but just the look of it by the trailer just kind of turns me off.
Yeah,
Like I'm just not interested in seeing it.
yeah. You know, I actually was surprised by the movie because guess what? The trailer actually did spoil the movie,
Well,
and guess what? It turned out it was Josh Hartnett, but he was like
Man,
the smartest killer
I was hoping
out
it
of the
was like
movie.
a cat.
He actually outsmarts everybody in the movie. Like he was like the smartest. Got to be like the smartest because they keep saying he's like the butcher, like he's a slasher killer. He does like a lot of fucked up stuff. Like he pushes like a drunk lady like through a flight of stairs, and he puts like he puts like people are working at this grease cooking area. He puts it like through like 500 degrees and they're like boiling, and he even dumps like a jug of oil and it explodes on a girl, and she gets
Wow.
burned. But like nobody doesn't even see him doing this shit. Like he actually is discreet about it. But he actually puts like a nice guy face where he's like friendly throughout the movie.
I'll be
But he
right
that's
back.
weird.
outsmarts everybody. Like he outsmarts everybody in that movie.
Yeah. Another one I still need to see is Abigail. I still haven't seen that one.
You still haven't seen Abigail?
No, I'll give it a watch, sometime soon. But yeah, I've heard good things about that. I actually thought that what's that other one called? The Shutter movie, The Evil Lurks or something, or the fuck was that called?
Um, no.
Did you see
There's a couple.
Scream Factory is going to be releasing Hush on 4K?
Yeah. Which I don't know what is that other version like that they're releasing.
It's like a director's cut. It's like an extended director's cut, but it's also like in black and white.
Hmm.
But yeah, dude, I've been wondering for so damn long if this movie would ever get an official release, and we're finally going to get one. So hopefully, Scream Factory doesn't, muck it up and have to do a disc
Uh-huh.
replacement program. Hopefully, we just get a smooth release. you know?
Yeah.
But it is a 4 disc set, so it's a chance that there could be an error.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit Factory's gonna release Shocker on 4K. But the good thing that I found out about that 4K, they're gonna put a brand new interview, and they interviewed Peter Berg.
Okay.
So like I'm actually excited for that release because I thought like it's just gonna be the same features on that shit. But when I saw that something new feature interview and it said Peter Berg, he's interviewed. So I'm like, holy shit, he's finally interviewed for the movie.
That's at least they
Because
got
I know he
something
said,
new for the new release, so that's cool to see.
because
Is that a
I'm cool with
commentary
people
track or an interview?
in straight an interview.
Okay.
Because I know he said positive things about the movie. Like he even liked working with Wes Craven and he even enjoyed he even enjoyed horror movies. He wasn't like stuck up about horror movies compared to like actors nowadays because they don't like their first movie.
Yeah. But here's the schedule for the rest of the month. So yeah, on this Friday we're gonna be watching Bug,
But
and then that Sunday next weekend we're gonna be doing two of them. So we'll watch Bug on Friday, and then we're gonna watch on Sunday. We're gonna watch the 1982 movie, The Entity, and then on Tuesday the 24th is the 20th anniversary for Shaun of the Dead. We're going to do that one, and then we're going to end the month with Night of the Creeps on Friday, September 27th.
really,
Yeah, so that's what's in the pipeline for the rest of the month.
yep. Yeah, I'm just excited for like being back and become like be with you guys for the watch parties.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's it's good that we're back to this point now.
Yeah, but, yeah. It's just everything is going good and well and stuff. Just I'm looking forward to some other more movies. Like I know Joker's coming out in October. I'm gonna see how that is.
Yeah, a lot of people are upset with Joaquin Phoenix. It seems like because he
What?
walked out on some movie and he was like, I don't know. He was like investing in he was like getting people to invest in it, and then he like walked out on it, and people started calling him Walkout Phoenix and shit, which I thought was pretty funny. But I'm still not excited for the new Joker movie. Really not.
Yeah, I would have been okay with it if it was a crime drama, but I just don't like the music of shit. Like that doesn't that doesn't really fit Joker.
Yeah, I mean, when the first one came out, I actually wasn't too excited, but I ended up really enjoying it. So I just gotta wait till it comes out and give it a watch. So
Yeah, it's just I know they're saying that it's not like the director's saying that it's not really gonna be a musical, but I just hope there's not like too much musical numbers in it that will get you out of the movie.
yeah, that. Oh man, I hope that doesn't happen.
Like if it's just like one or two musical numbers, but like I hope it's not like every scene like every 15 minutes or 10 minutes a musical number happens. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fucking like some West Side Story bullshit style.
Um, but yeah, like that's coming out next month, and then Gladiator's coming out too.
Yeah.
Which and yeah, it's just all a bunch of new shit coming out.
I
I
mean,
don't know
as
what
far
happened to
as
the top.
like new releases, I'm just looking forward to Terrifier 3 and Nosferatu on Christmas.
Yep.
Sorry
Like
about
not
that.
really other. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's just I know they're coming out with Smile too, which I don't know. I don't know why that's gonna like. I don't know why that has a sequel. Like I thought the first one just ended how it is.
Yeah, people trying to cash in on bullshit, man.
Cash grab bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like that movie anyway, so it's kind of like, why is there another one?
Because they're like Blumhouse. If it makes money, the bullshit
No,
flops.
no, wait, it's Bumhouse. You said Blumhouse, so you didn't point
Which I'm
detracted for.
surprised. Which I'm surprised they're not associated with the Smile because That could have been their. That could have been their next Halloween, 2018.
Yeah,
But
somehow they make Michael Myers. You know, they incorporate him in the Smile franchise.
now he's smiling. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like there's like I know there's like the Toxic Avenger remake. I don't know what happened to that. Is that ever gonna come out?
What remake?
The Toxic Avenger, like they were supposed to do that remake, and I thought that was supposed to come
That's
out this year.
yeah. We did a stream for Blue Ruin, and the guy that was directing it, he's like the main character in that movie. I think his name's like Macon something. He's got a weird name. I forget
Mhm.
his real name. But just by looking, I was looking him up and I was looking at, some info on that. I was like, oh shit, he's directing that Toxic Avenger movie. It looks like that movie is just currently stuck in development hell right now. So
Yeah, I
there's
mean,
nothing confirmed on like if it's not going to happen or if it's going to happen. It just looks like it's at a pause right now.
well, apparently it's
Uh,
done. As far as I know, but they're not putting it out for whatever
Yeah,
fucking reason.
to finalize everything at this point. Apparently, it's just sitting in like a fucked up limbo kind of deal right now.
yeah, and all this stupid shit happening. They're kind of like Disney. They don't want to release anything out. Like Disney has a lot of good titles in their vault. Like they have rights to like a lot of movies from Touchstones and Dimension that have like half-ass DVD releases, but they don't. They're not gonna give these companies like rights to like 4Ks and Blu-rays because they're just sitting there and Disney's not doing shit. But guess what? They're losing a lot of money from all these stupid woke crap that they've been releasing in theaters.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see them releasing any of their live action shows at all, and they only did that to make
Yeah,
up for what they missed out on the fucking guild strike. Which is
yeah,
just pathetic. It's you could just like to go ahead and pull a fucking action like that. It shows that you're desperate for money. You're not fucking
uh-huh.
into
Yeah,
delivering what the fans want. You're just oh shit, we got to make up for lost money. Fuck
yeah,
what the fans
yeah,
want. Like so pathetic with them.
yeah. Like the only movies that Disney like probably made money was like the Planet 8 movie, Deadpool, Wolverine, and that Inside Out 2 movie. But shit, like they've been like coming out with like Man Web and stupid. What the hell is that? What the hell is that Lion King crap that they're coming out in Foster or
Oh
something?
God,
Yeah, yeah. And then
that
like it seems like nowadays when they come out with a Star Wars show, they'll like present something
Wow.
new with like a quick clip, and then it's like months later they're like, I don't know if we want to release this now. I think we're gonna go back on our word and not release this. We're gonna do something else Star Wars related. It's just like, what the fuck are you guys doing over there? Like,
Yeah,
real? What the fuck's going on? Does
and
anybody
that
give a shit about doing anything properly over
yeah,
there?
and they're
that
releasing
last
like almost. Oh, go ahead.
that last live Lion King, a friend of mine, she wanted to watch it, so she came over, and we were watching it, and I'm like, God, this is so fucking boring, and she's like, she goes, yeah, and she loves Lion King, and she was like,
Yep.
yeah, this is, and she goes, this is awful, and I said, yeah, I said, and she's blind. So the funny thing was, she didn't actually see it. She's just listening to it, but she thought it was boring and awful. And she was, and I said, damn, we need our 2 hours back because this
Yeah,
just fucking sucked.
yeah. That's a sign that's a sign that Disney sucks and they're losing a lot of money for that shit.
Yeah, like I really wish they would try to release a lot of their like old animated cartoon stuff, like stuff from like
Yeah,
the '60s, '70s, and '80s. I really wish they would release some of that fucking stuff.
yeah,
Like,
and
I'd be
also
one of
the
those
yeah,
idiots spending like top dollar for that shit too. Like if the retail price for
yeah,
like let's say like Disney's Halloween treat from like the 80s. Like I'd give them like $30 for that, honestly. I really would.
Yeah, like what's it called? Like if even like a show, like of course now they own Fox, but they might have rights to Fox titles. But like if they be releasing all this stuff, they would be making more money than losing all these stupid money with all this money grabbing low crap remakes or constant superhero movies that they've been losing money from. They could actually make more money releasing older titles on physical media because DVD does sell and people still buy physical media.
I remember hearing that the only reason why Disney went ahead and released some of their live action shows on physical, apparently, like when the strike happened, some people that were like involved with like physical releasing of their stuff, none of those people wanted to release anything. Some of those people got fired, and when they brought back old executives that were into releasing physical and they gave them back their positions, that's how the physical releases they came out again. This is what I read on the internet. So apparently after the strike, Disney went and hired some of their old executives, brought them in. They were like, "Yo, we should be releasing the Mandalorian, this, that, and the other thing." Like all the I guess you could say semi-popular shows that are going on at this point. But I really think that's the best thing they did as far as taking a step forward and actually giving a shit. But it's just sad that it's like, oh, we're not doing this for the fans. We're just doing this because we got to make up for lost money.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, of course.
even Disney Plus, it's like there's so many movies from like the 60s and 70s that they still don't even have on that fucking thing. I mean, where the hell is Barefoot Executive or you know, or Island of the Castaways, or whatever. It's like
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's really sad that when like you can only watch that stuff on like YouTube and it'll be like a VHS, rip. And
right.
you see the tracking lines going through it. It's 2024 and you're watching something with tracking lines in it. It's just like what the fuck, man.
Yeah, it's just yeah, because of course you know what because they're there, they're in the vault, but they're collecting dust. Guess what? When they're not being moved around or they're not being shown or remastered, they're gonna start deteriorating because they're not doing shit with it to make it
Yeah.
a physical media. And that's
But I
why they're
don't
not
know.
gonna be
It's
good no more. 'Cause, yeah, just like to me, if Disney was doing this, they would actually be doing more money at selling physical media than remaking classics that are just very stupid because all they doing is just, oh, we got to make it live action. Like let's remake a Hunchback of Notre Dame movie live action. Let's remake Aladdin live action. Let's remake Lion King live action. What are they
Disney should
doing? They're just
actually
gonna make
do. They should
make
do a
crap.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, but like they should make it more horror related. Like they should try to do like a
They got
PG-13 horror related Hunchback movie.
uh, don't give ideas to the people that made Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and Mickey Mouse Trap. They
Or
they
as I like to
they
call it,
they did
Winnie
that
the
horrible
Pooh,
Mickey Mouse
Winnie the
Trap.
Pooh, Queens of Honey.
Hey, there's a lot of yits in that movie, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, but these are the steel books that Disney released for The Mandalorian. These actually are pretty nice steel books, though. Like these are the 4K steel books. This is the second season right there, and then this is the first season. But yeah, overall, these are really nice glossy material steel books. But it's just sad that
Yeah,
it's like, oh, we're not trying to provide the fans with what they want. We're just trying to make sure our pockets are lined up with enough dollars.
yeah.
You know.
Like where the hell is Barbarian? Like where the fuck
That
is
is a
that
good
movie?
question. I mean, it's that's another movie I've been trying to hold out on buying a fucking sketchy bootleg for. So I can see it happening at some point. Like, it was really cool to see when Prey got an official release. That's another thing, going in the right direction, I guess you could say. But again, it all, goes back to, well, we only did that to make money. We don't give a shit if you guys are happy.
Fuck
But,
Disney. Fuck their Disney. Fuck their Disney Plus too, because they're
yeah,
not
I
really gonna
agree,
be
man.
shit. And also, like they're not gonna easy down on the superhero Marvel shit. I'm getting kind of tired of like the last good thing I would say about a superhero movie I liked was the Deadpool Wolverine movie. But after that, it's just like I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to like more Marvel shit. Like they want to do like another Avengers movie. They want to do a Doctor Doom movie, which Downey Jr. is gonna be Doctor Doom, like an evil. Like he's gonna be like it's kind of like an evil version of Tony Stark, which I don't know.
Yeah,
But I
it's
don't know.
the state of cinema is really like 50-50 at this point with me, but I'm gonna have to call it a night here in a few minutes. I'm gonna head over to my
Mhm.
mom's in a little bit, but yeah, I don't know when when you want to get off of here. But I'm gonna get off here in like the next few minutes or whatever. But Gino? Do you have anything planned as far as like streams or watch parties on your channel?
Not much. I'm just probably gonna like see if I could get a stream for Showdown with Tokyo because I know like that you bought that movie and you want to check it out. Like that's the one that I recommend to check out. But I would love to do a watch party for that one because I said like when I was talking about the movie, I would love to do a watch party for that film.
Yeah, I'd be down with that. It's definitely give me an excuse to see it sooner than later. I haven't watched it yet, so yeah, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, and and it's a martial art movie, so like put something different in.
All right, dude, that sounds great, man. Like, yeah, whenever you want to, put that together, just let us know, I guess, and we'll get that figured out.
Yeah, it won't be Cedar Chuck. That's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I can only do like the first three movies in that franchise. Another franchise that just fizzes out quickly for me. But other than that, though, it's just it's really great to see you back here with
Yeah.
us. We obviously all three of us got some things lined up as far as content and streams and hanging out each week, and week in and week out. And we got the Halloween season coming up. We're under 50 days until Halloween at this point. So, I know one thing I'm definitely
I
scheduling on
think
my channel in October, and I'm pretty sure you're going to join us for it. And we're definitely watching Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, on my channel this year during October. So we'll get that one scheduled. I still got to put October together yet. I got to get a subscriber poll going too, so people can vote on one movie. But it's I don't think we're going to be
I'm gonna
doing 10 movies on my channel like we did last year. So it'll probably be like six, maybe 7 movies, not 10 like last year. But either way, it'll definitely be
yeah
a good
I'm
time
gonna
this year.
and I'm also gonna try in October. I'm gonna try to like do like a poll for which which worst Halloween movie's gonna win to do the rant watch party.
Okay, yeah,
Which
I can get behind
this
that.
one's gonna be which this is gonna be on the list.
Yeah,
Which
yeah, it's a
which
real
I thank Johnny
shitter.
for sending this. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course they wrote. That's what it is. What a
Yeah,
piece of
Johnny
shit.
sent me quite a few pictures of the toilet paper and shit before he shipped it out to you and everything. And every time he talked to me about it, it was definitely good for a good laugh. It's fun. It's definitely a funny mock present to have right there.
Yeah.
But Jimmy's saying text, call me in the morning or whatever. But But yeah, other than that though, yeah, I'm just glad you're back here, Juno, and it looks like we'll be back with a watch party this Wednesday on Texas's channel. I think that'll be the next time we're getting together.
Yep.
And then
Truck Turner.
yeah, Truck Turner, and then Friday, us all three of us, the C.W.O, will be back, once again for William Freakin's boat. So that'll definitely be a good time.
Thank you everybody for stopping by, and happy to be back with C.W.O for life.
Yeah. Yeah, take care, everybody, and thanks for hanging out with us here tonight, and we'll see you all in the next one.
See everybody.
You